What's going on, everyone? So in the last video I was talking about the LasFit rock lights that I'm going to be installing on the F-150. So we got them here. Very nice boxing, very nice packaging. I was very impressed with everything. So they give you 4 rock lights when you order it. You got your front, and you got your accessories, which is the wiring and the switch, which eventually I'll probably be making a switch of the switch. But honestly, the lights, very good quality. I like them so far. I mean, we'll see how they are on the truck once they're on there. But in case you guys didn't know, I do have their pod lights already on the front of, well, on the front of my truck, on the hood cowl. These are their ditch lights that I have had them on for a few months now. They've been on throughout the whole winter, and this is what they look like. And I haven't had any fogging or moisture inside of them that I've noticed or anything. So these have been really nice quality. Love those, honestly. Used them when I was plowing and everything like that, and in the morning and late at night. I haven't pointed for the ditches, of course, because that's what they're for. But we're gonna go ahead and get these mounted today. I don't know where I'm gonna mount them just yet, but I'm thinking this one's probably gonna go here somewhere. Nah, we'll put it right on the shock tower. No, not gonna put it on the shock tower. Yeah, we'll probably put it like here. I'm thinking right there's a good spot, or up here maybe somewhere. So then we can run the wiring through the dust, not dust shield, but the liner or whatever. So yeah, we'll probably put this one up here, same thing on the other side. And then the rear one, because they're all gonna look alike, I think it's just the wiring. The rear one, I don't know where I'm gonna mount it. I think maybe, that's a good question, maybe right here. Drill a couple holes, put some paint on the holes, and tap it in right up through here in the metal, because I don't have inner wheel liners back here. If I did, I'll mount it to that. So yeah, I think that's where we're gonna mount it, is up here straight down for the rear. But I'll show you guys once I have mounted, and then talk more about them. But yeah, honestly, from what I can see, they're pretty good quality. They also come with this backer, like a rubber thing, if you need to mount it to basically if you had framing or caging, you can, this is meant for a bar, so you can mount it to that. And then you have your switch, and like I said, extra wiring, the relay and everything to hook it up to the battery. And packaging, again, I'm really impressed with the packaging. They have bolts and screws right here. So this is the switch that it comes with, because the other thing with these is they're not just white, they also have an amber to them. And I know it's light right now, but we'll wait till it gets darker, and then I'll show you guys what the lights look like once it's on. So you have zip ties, they give you everything like that. So and all your hookups for all the lights. That's a lot of hookups. Why do I have so many hookups? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this ran in the truck, and then I'll show you guys how I have it all ran. Okay, so I got the wiring ran from the battery going underneath here with all my other wirings. Like for, no, those lights I have it wired underneath the cowl up there, the windshield cowl. I have my snowplow wiring and the wiring for my airbags all underneath here, running along here, the sidewall. And then I have it ran down here, going in through the footwell, again with the plow wiring and the wiring for the pod lights. And then it just comes down in here. This is about as far as the wire will go. So if you wanted to, you can mount the switch somewhere here, which I do. Not sure where it cut off because my battery died, but yeah, so you can mount this somewhere underneath here if you wanted to. This is about as far as I can get it, the way I'm mounting it to my F-150. However, I do want to get one of those panel boxes that you can hook up all your wires to, because eventually I have my pod lights down here, so I can actually kick that switch with my foot for the pod lights, which I do like that. That one will probably stay there, but eventually I want to get more lights. Like I have strobe lights the beacon lights, orange or amber and yellow, in my rear view or my rear window, but I would like to get those permanently wired in, so like mount them to my toolbox or somewhere on the outside maybe, and they're just off a plug-in switch, so maybe those will stay like that. But if I ever do add more lights, I want to put a panel here for all the different lights, or just get a nice panel or something and then get a rocker, because this goes 2 different ways, and put those switches here because I want everything to look as OEM as possible. Now we just have to run all the wiring and the lights themselves, which we have this wire coming off with all the hookups, and it gives you 8 hookups. So the kit only comes with 4 rock lights, however you have 8 hookups, so if you wanted to add more rock lights you could, which is awesome. That is fantastic that they give you the option, give you little caps to put on it. I'll probably still put electrical tape underneath it. So we're gonna mount all the lights, run the wires to wherever they can mount, and then run this so we can reach the wiring for the rears and the furthest ones, basically see where it mounts to, try and get it back to this guy. So I'm gonna do that. All right, so install is done. I got that light right there, this one here, last part of the install. Did I take off the wrapping on this one? Yep, that one's there, and this one's right here. So with this one, I ended up running the wire up along the cowl. It was long enough just to reach down into here, and I have everything tucked up into here. Maybe not the best spot, but that's where everything is able to connect and fit. So if I ever want to be able to put more on, I got to be able to run them here. I got the 2 backs running along the frame here. The furthest back passenger one comes over the cross member that goes over the drive shaft, fuel tank, and everything like that. So I have that one coming over there, running along with my wiring for my airbags, all along here for the main power supply, hooked up to the battery. And then, as I showed you guys earlier, the switch is still laying in here for the switch. Don't know what I'll do with it yet. For now, it'll probably just be tucked up underneath my dash, just because I do not like drilling holes into my dashboard unless I have to. So yeah, that's it for this install. So nice shot, and then video will end. And so far, what I can see with LasFit lights, they're good quality. These ones have tested time. We'll see how those ones test time because they're up in the wheel well. But yeah, otherwise I love the pod lights that I have on the truck. We'll see how these look, because it was funny enough, I was talking to myself about putting rock lights on the truck, and they reached out to me and they're like, hey, you want to try out our rock lights? I'm like, yes I do, because I have their headlights, fog lights, a couple tail lights in there, or reverse light. So but anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will catch you later. Bye.